So it looks like Casey Neistat was running around New York with the Apple Vision Pro. I'm kind of curious because I actually haven't seen anything about the Apple Vision Pro. I know Marcus Brownlee, uh, he has a video where he tried it out, but I didn't watch it. I wasn't interested. I don't like Apple, but I think this would be a pretty interesting video, so I'm gonna check it out.
Like what?
That's
Do I
wild.
look like real?
Yeah, I mean, your eyes are close. There's too much teeth, I think. I don't know.
I want to make a review. Come help me.
All right, sounds good.
All right, meet you downstairs at 5.
All right.
All right, if you want like a normal.
Yeah, this is the review that I want to see is like actually being used out in the wild, and is it actually viable or is it dystopian or what?
Normal review of this thing, I can't recommend enough to go watch Marques Brownlee's. His is fantastic.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
This is a different, like, I kind of have a different take on this and different questions, and that's what this is. But Marquez's is really good.
What is this thing that I'm holding? Literally.
That is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I just wish that it wasn't an Apple product.
How do you find it?
I had it for like an hour.
Yeah, okay. Can you put windows up now if you want to?
Yeah, so like I can put a window up now, but when I start walking, they like go away.
They fade away.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I kind of wish that they would kind of still stay there, not in front of you, but like you start walking, they come over to the corner of your eye, maybe. You can swipe them away. I don't know. 'Cause I'd like to, be able to walk and send a message. I don't want to have to stop to send a text message.
Take care.
All right, you too, man.
Okay, that was a little dystopian, and that had nothing to do with the headset.
We get a random pile of bricks, an old toilet, I found the restroom, and a bunch of random wooden poles.
There's more poles.
Pile.
Let's pile onto that boat and leave.
And as you can see,
This seems like a device that you would not be wanting to wear in the city. Maybe like midday in areas like this, but you don't want to be sitting on a park bench in the evening or at night or in a bad neighborhood.
but later in this video, we're going to 100 Island and also Super Island. But first, we're gonna head over to strategy for interacting with people. They gaslight you into thinking.
So, if you're moving a lot while you're moving, this thing comes up that says tracking failed. So it doesn't track if you're moving a lot. It says nothing for the sensors to like lock onto. It doesn't know where to put.
Sensors. Wait, what? Wouldn't it just need to lock onto like the walls and the ceiling and the floor? What's it got to lock onto? Why doesn't it work while you're moving? Like on a subway. That seems like it. That kind of doesn't make sense to me unless it's actually being tracked through signals. How does that work?
Put stuff. But standing at a subway stop watching a Mr. Beast video is a pretty special experience. Hold on, Jordan, let me try to figure out how to. What do you think?
It's interesting. I can't imagine why you're looking at.
I'm looking at you right now.
Oh, okay.
I can see you clear as day. You got on a blue tie with a beautiful tie pin at the top. So I can see you.
I get off here. Enjoy your adventure.
Bye-bye.
That was a nice wholesome interaction.
I opened up Apple TV, and it was like this window.
Imagine the things that people are going to be watching when they got these kinds of things in public.
Right right here, Jordan.
And obviously
as
you
it
can
started to
record
move,
people.
The window went away with the subway car. You can't use windows if you're in like if there's a lot of like kinetic movement. And I imagine it works in an airplane because the airplane is so steady, but this is a subway and it's bouncing. So I gotta wait till we get there. I have this thing tethered to my iPhone. It seems to be working well enough, but for some reason when I try to open Safari, it won't open.
I know why it's not opening Safari. It's probably because there are a lot of people like YouTube that don't want you going into their websites with your headset when they have their own headsets, or when they have their own headsets coming, or when they have deals with other people to be viewed in VR. I guarantee that's why. That seems so slow. I would just use like the swipe key, how I do
I
normally,
was just responding
or
to text
with my thumb.
messages.
No way! You're the only person I wanted to meet. Casey, wait, is it Casey Neistat? I can't tell.
Can you not tell?
No way.
Oh
Literally on the
my
flight
God.
here, we were like,
We were
just
Here, let's say
Oh
something.
my God! No way!
I'm actually freaking
The idea that I could have my whole like computer digital online world that exists in the real world, that's what feels like is bigger than AR or VR.
I want to be able to sit there and have my 2 monitor screens and have a microphone up to my mouth, maybe like for coming off the headset. And I want OBS to be able to run. I want this setup I got here. I want to be able to take it everywhere and have it exactly like this. You know, without the table, obviously. But maybe like a digital table where I can have like different tools that I need, knobs and switches. That sounds like it would be awesome.
Like
The
I have the
games.
Oculus, it's great, but it definitely feels like a toy. This feels like a little glimpse into the future of what computing could be like down the road. Why is everybody staring at me? Do I look?
It kind of is a toy. It's like the new iteration of a Game Boy, what the Game Boy was, where it's just you're in public, you're riding a train, you know, you're in a plane, you just need something to do. You need an escape from reality because this train is boring while I'm waiting hours and hours to get to my destination. That's what it is.
Look as ridiculous as those people make me feel like I look?
No, just your eyes are glowing.
How you doing? Jordan, you're standing right in front of my Mr. Beast.
There's entirely too many random people in the cities. I don't think I'm gonna find myself staying in cities very often.
Video. Come right there. Okay.
Years ago. This used to be a bar? Yep. Yeah, you want to walk under this?
Alright, so the idea of spatial computing, it doesn't make sense to me when I'm sitting in my office. I've got multiple screens. But right now I'm like in the
You know what would be really cool? If you could enter your like medical history from your eye doctor or something, which I mean I wouldn't want to do that. But if you could, like say you have really bad eyes and you don't want to wear your glasses, put on that headset, man, and it'll adjust automatically for you. I think adjustable glasses are probably going to be the future also, not just in the headsets.
city. I'm in the middle of Times Square. I've got my virtual keyboard here. I've got Apple TV there. I got YouTube Safari's open here. And it all kind of works. Like this, what I've got going on right now, this is wild. It's impossible for me to imagine that you can't see what I can see. Everything seems so real, and then I can just stand up.
That wire seems like it would be very uncomfortable, and I would definitely yank on it and break it, get it dirty. Something else has to be done with that. What's it even attached to? Encounter dinosaurs.
You guys eat donuts.
Thank you.
Oh, that's cool. He just doesn't even care if people are staring at him.
The butterfly's eating my donut.
And then somebody just pops through that screen and stabs you and takes the headset. I feel like he's kind of in the way where he's standing. Like he wants people to be staring at him.
The concept for this video was to run around New York City wearing these, because I thought that would be funny. I think it was funny. But something happened. Something happened today that was completely unexpected. And that's
Oh, was it plugged into his phone? Why was it like, is that what was going on there?
something I don't think anyone else has really touched on. None of the reviews I've seen or read, none of them really put to words what I experienced. So when you take these off, they kind of go to sleep like your phone. And when you put them back on, you have to unlock them. They scan your eyeballs, and then to start screen recording, go through them. It takes a second. So rather than doing that, I just left these on the entire day. The like 2.5 hour battery pack you can plug in.
That's what he was plugged into.
Battery, so I never ran out of battery power. And after a couple of hours of running around the streets of New York, as in not in a controlled environment, my brain sort of clicked and it just forgot that I was looking through cameras and screens, and it took what it saw as reality. And that is where that profound moment came from. And what occurred to me as I was sitting there in Times Square on a bench, strangers all around me, the real world moving all around me. But I had like a big screen up where I was watching a Mr. Beast video. And then over here I had this keyboard that I could interact with. And over here I had my iMessages. And over here I had my Apple TV and then all of my apps. And they're floating in Times Square in the middle of New York City. They're floating there and I'm actually there. And there's actual humans around me. And in that moment...
You know what would be really cool? If other people had headsets, doesn't even have to be the same one, but like once you're in this realm, everybody can see those screens. And then you can make them private if you want. I think that would be really the way to go, where everybody can see them.
I was like, holy shit, this is it. This is the future of computing that everyone's been promising for like the last 15 years. This is something that like
Not quite.
let me like truly peek into where all of this is going. This isn't the future of AR or VR. I think this is the future interface for all computing. I think when they figure out how to make these not be these heavy $4,000 metal ski goggles, but maybe they look like these glasses or something even smaller, that is what it'll be. In the morning, you won't remember your phone.
I'm actually fine with that. If I could get rid of these actual screens and just put on that headset and they're there and the headset be comfortable, I would do that. And just have, a flat surface where I'd still want my physical keyboard and physical mouse. But the screens don't have to be physical because I don't touch those really. And be able to move them however I want and not have to worry about getting them mounted, and then after they're mounted, having to still figure out how to move them around and having to get different mounts. No, I can just put them wherever I want, resize them however I want.
Put it on, and then that's it. And it's like, hold on, I've got a call. Hey, what's up, Mom? I'll call you back. You look great, by the way. And that's what it's going to look like. And these show you that. These reveal that. I am like, as a geek, that was.
And on top of that, people are gonna have Neuralink, so they'll be getting those messages straight into their brain instead of just their eyes. I'd rather just have through my eyes. I don't really care about it going straight to the dome.
The thing I've been looking for forever, and they did it right here on a product that has like a product that is so new. This has been out for 12 hours, and I felt it. So I don't know that I recommend you should buy one of these at $4,000, because I can promise you this will be the worst vision.
Yeah, I will probably buy somebody else's, probably Valve's, in about 6 years when they release theirs. That's going to be way more badass than what anything that Apple could come out with, because I guarantee they're going to be based on Linux.
Vision Pro Apple ever ships. It is going to get so much better. All right, and maybe I'll make another video that makes more sense of this, but
Yeah, I feel like that was just a test product that like enthusiasts to buy, and that's also why they're so pricey. They probably could have charged it even more, because regular people aren't going to get that, except for to say they got it and they want to try it out, and then they'll never use it again. Because it's kind of, does it play games? I don't know. I might have to watch Brownlee's video. Yeah, it was a good one from Casey Neistat.